Hi everybody. I know you guys are probably at work. I start work in about an hour, so I'm jumping on real quick to do a live for an update about what's going on with Gramp and what I found out yesterday when I went to go see him, when Mom and I went to go see him, and things like that. Okay, so first things first, went to go see Gramp. He's still in Father Baker. I guess the caseworker said that his tentative release date is probably going to be the 18th of the month. So as long as he doesn't know that, he's okay. He called this morning. He was kind of up in a tizzy. He has good days. He has bad days. Today seemed more like a bad day. And basically, he's okay, but he wants to get out. But we basically can't tell him that he's got to wait until the 18th. But they made 2 appointments for him. So the first appointment's for his urology appointment to get the Foley out, or the catheter, because they're not trained to do it. And when he was in the hospital on Friday, he failed the test because he couldn't go to the bathroom on his own for a while. And so I have to take him Thursday, tomorrow. Luckily, I have my day off. And to take him to that and see where that goes. If that goes good and they take it out and he can actually go to the bathroom on his own, the release date might be pushed up, which will be good. If not, it'll stay the 18th, or depending on how it goes and what the doctors have to sign off on the paperwork that I'm going to receive to give to them, whatever, it might be moved back. It's all just depending on how it goes. Then next Thursday, he's got a cardio appointment at like 8:45 in the morning for I think the pacemaker. So he's got a bunch of things. Dan and I are trying to shuffle around to try to get everything done between his work, my work, his stuff that he has to do with his family, me helping Mom out, because today she's going to get her hearing aids molded and things like that. So that's good. So she can have like a better quality of hearing, which is good. Dan still has like the cold or whatever, so he had an incident that he had to do with one of his kids that had, fell down, hurt himself. So the kid's okay now, it's fine. Might have a little scar on his head, but he's all good. And then now there's another phone call, and I'm doing the live. Hopefully Mom can get that. It's been nonstop since I woke up this morning, and that's how the day's going. All right, 2, my brother Eric is home from the hospital. Apparently he did a live about my live and said Renee was all upset or something, blah, blah, I don't know. All I said was basically that there was miscommunication. I don't know what he's getting upset about. There's nothing really to be upset about. He knows my feelings. Everybody else knows my feelings. Dan knows. I mean, they got other feelings, whatever. She said that he's okay. He never had a stroke. I called him Sunday night explaining it, and he was in the hospital then, or was it Tuesday? I don't know. The days are confusing right now. But I called him, and he said that he didn't have a stroke necessarily. It was a really bad fainting spell. And Eric, if you're watching this, in your video you mentioned something about you couldn't talk or couldn't speak. Remember when I fainted, when I got my blood drawn? That's exactly how I was. Basically, your body shuts down organ by organ, like your eyes, your head, your sense of smell, your voice, your motor skills. Each one is a different set, so they'll shut down on their own. So like when you start fainting, basically you feel your muscles go first. You can still hear and think, and then your eyes go, and then I think it's your mouth or whatever. You can't speak and stuff, and then you kind of like just black out. Now coming to from fainting, it's the reverse of it. So you feel awesome. Your muscles are pretty good. You feel awesome. And then, when I woke up, I was fine. Mom was leaning over me and she was like, "Are you okay?" And I was right about to say, like, "I'm talking to you right now. I feel fine." But the words did not come out of my mouth because the blood and the brain, the oxygen did not get to the brain to activate the voice mechanisms. So it's not, I know it's scary, but it's actually just the normal rate of when you faint and then you come to again. Because when you fully faint and you're completely out, you have to come back to it. Like when Gramp fainted here, when we had to take him to the hospital, when he came to, he was mumbling because the oxygen wasn't to his brain yet to form words. So that's what all that was about. I don't know if, you will see this or you won't see this. I don't know what the deal is with that whole thing. And hopefully you will, and you won't, take this whole thing weird. But that's whole thing. And I don't know about the misconceptions with what you were saying about Renee, and she got all upset. I think she's just overreacting because, I know that she only tells me certain things and she tells Mom more stuff because she knows that I don't trust her because she's lied to me before and she's lied to Dan and Dana about certain things. So that's all I meant. I mean, it's just who she is. It's what she is. I mean, whatever. Each person's different. Whatever. We'll get past it. But taking it personally like that, I mean, like, that's her prerogative if she wants to do that. I didn't mean for that to happen. I mean, I'm not going to be, like, being mean to her or anything. That doesn't get us anywhere anyways. So if that's what she's thinking, that's not out, but we're very happy that you're with her, and different things like that, because she's doing a lot for you, but at the same time, you have a lot of stresses from being there and living with her as well. So I think that's just what I meant. I said just the fact that you need to get out and do your own thing. And I know Dave was on the video with you, and he was saying get together and stuff like that. And Renee was like, yeah, go ahead and get together, and that's fine. You need to get out more and do stuff for yourself, because I know I get overwhelmed with stress, and you get overwhelmed way more with stress. Hey, Amy. Yeah, crazy updates. So anyways, Eric, if you're watching, we're still here, but, don't come to the house at like 4 a.m. complaining that she's manipulating you and things like that, and then go back to her and then do a video saying that she's upset because I don't like her, because I'm just going on what you told me at 4 a.m. in the morning that one day, and we talked until 7:15, so, and you did the same with Dan. So it's a pattern, and you keep going back, and I saved you last December from her, according to what you were saying, that she was manipulating you and different things, and then you went and did your thing, and then you went back to her and stuff. So that's fine, that's your prerogative, but don't start coming to us and explaining you need help when you can't stand up for yourself because you're too afraid of what she'll do, with that. So if you need help, reach out, and actually get something done. My grandpa's good. He's pissed that he has to stay in the rehab a little bit longer. His tentative date is the 18th. To come out. I have to take him to the urologist tomorrow because his Foley is in, or his catheter is in still, and then we got to make sure that he can pee on his own before he can come home because we're not set up like that here. And if he can't, we might have to get something set up here. Mom's not equipped to do that, of course. So that's tomorrow. And then he's got another appointment next week for the cardiologist, which he's never had to do before, but because he's got a pacemaker now, we need to get that looked at and stuff. So I'm running all over the place between my new job, and then trying to help them out and things, and helping Mom out and visiting Grandpa there. Dan's running around too because he's got all these other issues with his house and issues with the house and things in the house, and his job, and Dana's pregnant and she's due soon, in November, so they're trying to get everything all sorted out for that, and then all this happens and you're just like, throw a wrench in the thing, woo, see how you do. But I'm very, very happy that I've been using, I don't have it on me right now, but because I have work pants on that don't have pockets, but I got my purse out there that's got my Stress Away. I've been starting doing the Stress Away constantly. Oh, and by the way, Amy, if you could text me about any oil that's good for postpartum depression or, stuff like that, because Nina is having some issues, and I'd like to help her out, because I don't know, I've never had a kid, so I don't know how that is, so I'm not familiar with that. But if anybody else understands postpartum stuff, reach out to my friend Nina Gonzer, because bye, whoever you are. Oh, that's Audrey. Yeah, so, like, if you can reach out to her, because she's having a rough time, and she would appreciate prayers, too, for her stuff and what's going on there. Because, like I said, I don't know anything about that, unfortunately. I mean, luckily, unfortunately, I don't know. But, yeah, so, yeah. For sure, getting together. Trying to do all the Young Living stuff, because I had to do the boot camp thing, and that one, I had the book for Lindsay Teague for the Boss Up Mom, It's Not Your Average Mom book, and then it expired on my thing, so I had to re-download it with my free Audible subscription, so I'm trying to do that too. And just trying to relax. This is why I also kind of go to work too, and I'm glad that I have work so I can actually kind of relax and just chill. I mean, it's crazy. I'm learning about tinting paint and different things like that, so it's actually fun. But it's also running around being on your feet all day, which I'm not used to because all my other jobs were sit-down jobs. So I'm using muscles and using Cool Azul to help with the muscles. And using Sarah. Yeah, I think his name's going to be Dominic. Oh, I forgot the middle name. Now, Dominic Hawley. And he's due like the week of Thanksgiving. Right before, or she might be induced, depending, because I think she has to have a C-section. But they were gonna go to Children's, but I guess because Children's moves, they're gonna go and have him delivered at Mercy now. So that's all coming up, and everybody's like, ah! And she's apparently the baby's sitting on a nerve where her arms go numb, so that must not be pleasant. So yeah, crazy stuff. This month is full of crazy stuff. So, but I gotta get going. Because I have to be at work at 1, and then I'm just trying to organize stuff here because I'm trying to get a system down where I can not have an energy drink because, that's the other thing. I found out I had heart murmurs now, which I'm like, great. And funny thing, Amy, I went to Amanda's thing about the Zyto scan, and the first thing on the Zyto scan was CardioGize, which is for your heart. So I need to get the money to get CardioGize so I can get that going. And I stopped drinking the energy drink because now I'm like, okay, I need to start drinking my black tea, my chai tea, because I was doing that before and that was okay. But with all the stress going on, I need to try to get a set system down where I can not eat gluten, or I'm taking gas X's, which, I don't like to take. But hey, you know what? Sometimes you have to take medicine with the essential oils and natural remedies to round out the whole system. So I'm doing a lot of that stuff too. So oh, I didn't know that. Wow. Yeah, last Wednesday I went after work, and then she's like, I don't like the way that sounds, and I didn't feel anything, but that night I leaned over, and I sleep on my side sometimes, and I had 3 really bad pains in my chest, like bam, 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 and it was the first time I've actually noticed anything besides walking the street and doing a live and not being able to breathe afterwards. And I don't want to do a lot of coke or, not drugs. Nobody do coke, not that coke. Coca-Cola, because that makes my belly enlarge and I get bloated. And I get belly gain, which I don't want to start gaining my weight back again. Which I'm slightly doing because I'm not staying completely gluten-free, but I can't right now. And so I'm, I wish I was just a solid thing, but it's a lot better than it was. My breathing's better because I had to do, last time I went to the doctors before when I was living up on Main Street, I had a lot of other breathing issues. So now that's good, and I've been using Raven and lavender when I'm sleeping, so that helps a lot. So yeah. I know, right? But yeah, so by the way, if anybody else is watching, I've been doing also inner defense, which is really good for keeping your immune system boosted, and putting Thieves on the bottom of my feet, Thieves essential oil, because I am the only one now who's not sick. Thank goodness to the oils, and because of the stress what's going on and everything else and the change of the weather now, I need to be vigilant in that and keep it up, because if I go down, knock on wood, I'm not going to, if I go down, everybody else here is like, nobody can help, so it's not good. So definitely doing that at night, Thieves on the feet, stress away during the day, inner defense during the day, along with my B12, because I need to keep my energy up, because apparently I don't have enough B12 in my system. But so yeah, good stuff. So I'm gonna get going. I don't know how today's gonna go, but hopefully it will be at least somewhat calm. And yeah, at least the sun's out. We had a nice little thunderstorm last night. Woo, wow, sun, whee! Wow, that's really warm on my back. And that was nice. Didn't last long, but at least it was something. So got rid of the negative ions in the atmosphere, so that helps too. All right, see everybody later. Yeah, that's the latest update. And Eric, we love you regardless of all the crap that's going down, and we're here for you. We might not like what Renee does sometimes, but we understand that she's the best thing for you, and right now, and you're going to stick with her, and that's what that is, and that's fine. That's good. just when you have issues, talk to her first, or take a walk or something. Don't come to us at like 4 a.m. Oh yeah, I have Life 9 too, but it's just in my thing, and I haven't done it because you have to have the regimen and stuff, and I'll have to get that going too. But yeah, so Eric, just try to do stress relieving things, because you keep coming to us and saying she's being a problem for you and this and this and that, and then all of a sudden you turn around and you go back. Before you come to us, just try to, every relationship's kind of hard depending on the things that are going on. So, just kind of work it out first before you kind of try to get all of us involved, because we don't need to be involved in like your guys' personal relationship there. If it's like something super serious, like you being in the hospital, I understand, and I appreciate her, calling and texting me. But those fainting spells that you've been having that we were not aware of. Oh, Ninja, thank you, Amy. I gotta go up and do that. I haven't been doing that lately. Oy. See? It's all over. Craziness. Ninja, yes, antioxidants to keep the immune system boosted. I definitely have to do that. I remember I have a whole 30-pack that I've been using. Whew. Was this day 5, 6? I'm behind 5 days. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that too. But anyways, Eric, hey, Jamie. Everybody who's jumping on right now, catch the replay. It's just a quick update on Gramp and clearing up some misinterpretation from my brother and things like that. But anyways, so yeah, we love you. We appreciate you, Eric, and we're here for you. But if you are having issues like that, like personal issues where she's smuggling you or she's on you all the time. Thank you. Yep. Go ahead and make calls, Amy. She's on you all the time, then just kind of walk away, and just release. Just go play your video game or whatever you can do, or distract yourself before trying to come over here and just be like, oh my God, because then that'll get all us, Mom and me will get upset and things like that. And then what you tell us is not exactly what is happening, or if it is happening, and then Renee gets word of it, and then she gets upset because you're telling us one thing, and then she hears about it, and then you go back to her and you're like, oh no, that's not the thing. Being confused like that doesn't help the situation either. So you need to also get your facts straight before you start doing anything either. And I didn't really appreciate that, calling me out on the Facebook thing with that kind of thing. I'm just clearing it up. We're here to help you. We're not here to cause. We don't care about whether or not you want to stay with her or whatever. We want whatever you want. So if you want that, that's fine. Just going forward, there's gonna be problems. There's always problems with, in-laws, because one family does one way and another family does another way. Like Dave said in your video, there's always 3 sides to everything. My side, your side, and the truth, which is in the middle, because we're all jaded in some aspect. So we all have experiences that we view the thing from. So anyways, we're here for you. Nothing against Renee personally. I have different things that she said to me that has caused me to have a opinion of her, but that's my personal opinion. And then Dan's got a separate one. Dan and Dana have a separate one, and their opinion, hence why you don't talk to them about Renee. And then Mom, Mom's got Mom's opinion. Mom tells me stuff separately from what she tells you because she does not want tension. So don't start talking about the fact that everything's peachy keen. She tries to play it peachy keen because she doesn't want tension. I always speak my truth, regardless of whether it causes tension or not, because I'd rather have the truth out there and about it and not like it than me down the line, something coming out and being like, oh, I thought you loved me all the time and blah, blah, blah. So, I'm always a truth teller, I tell it like it is. And I think you do too. But sometimes you get confused. So, I gotta get off because I gotta go to work, gotta make money, because if they're not here, I don't have a house to live in. So, and I don't get SSI or SSD. So so luckily, woo-woo. All right. I will talk to you guys later. I will update you as the days go on. Eric, if you see this, it's okay. Just breathe through it. I'm glad you're okay, and I'm glad, it wasn't anything. But if you are having fainting spells and things like that, you definitely have to get it looked at. And by the way, it's not Dombrowski's fault that she never told you anything. And this is why you hung up on me that night, and why we got into a little tist, because it's not Dombrowski's fault. You didn't go and change your diet when you should have back in 2011 up until now. And we're at the situation we are in because we're here. I mean, it is what it is. Don't get mad about it. Just be like, okay, I should have changed it and now I'm here. Don't start blaming other people and projecting, because that's not right either. Hopefully Renee's getting you I know when we had the other thing, and you were here for Ross's mother's thing, that she was saying that you were eating more healthy. And hopefully you're keeping that up, because I saw last time you were here, your legs were big, and that's not normal. You need to get that looked at. You need to keep it up. And if she's constantly causing you stress, that's not good either, and you're not going to be here. I just don't want you dying, because if you die before she does, she's screwed too. And that's my feeling. I just have a feeling that, things could be a lot better if you guys took better care of yourself. But, I'm not at the house. I don't know what's going on with you guys. It's not my business, but when you call and you're all upset saying that she's doing this or this or that, of course, I'm your sister. I'm going to defend you. But when you tell me stuff that apparently is a misinterpretation of what's going on or something, and then you go on Facebook and you say, this is what's going on, and I'm being, my family's having issues, I'm going to come on and clear it up. Okay? It's just how it is. All right. Talk to you later. All right. Love, light, and blessings, everybody. Namaste. Keep to the truth. Keep to the truth. Keep to your truth, too. No matter what anybody says, because that's how we become who we are as people. All right. Love and light. Blessings, everybody. And I'm going to go drink my Ninja Red because I need all the health benefits I can get. All right. See you later, guys.